Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Atha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatambitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishikambitamscha Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnanachana Shalakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mande Vishwa Gurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Premna Vibija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavananam Balarka Chelanshitam Sandrananda Puram Sareka Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Banditam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shiraram Manchakopatarubhyascha Kripasindubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pranayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Adi-lila chapter 5, the glories of Lord Nityananda Balaram. And I'll start with text 157. Nityananda Mahima Sindhu Ananda Par Ekana Sparshe Matra Shri Kripa Tahar. The ocean of Lord Nityananda's glories is infinite and unfathomable. Only by his mercy can I touch even a drop of it. Ara ek shuna tara kripara mahima arama jiveri chadhaila urdvasima. Please listen to another glory of his mercy. He made a fallen living entity climb to the highest limit. Veda guya kata e ajogya kohite tatapi kohiye tara kripa prakashite. To disclose it is not proper, for it should be kept as confidential as the Vedas, yet I shall speak of it to make his mercy known to all. Ulasu parilekon tomara prasad Nityananda Prabhu Mora Kama Aparad. O Lord Nityananda, I write of your mercy out of great exultation. Please forgive me for my offenses. Abaduta Gosaira Ek Britya Premadam Minaketan Ramadas Hoy Taranam. Lord Nityananda had a servant named Sri Miniketan Ramdas, who was a reservoir of love. Amaralaye aho ratra sankirtan tahate ailateho pana nirantran. At my house there was sankirtan day and night, and therefore he visited there, having been invited. It's interesting that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, at my house there was sankirtan day and night, and therefore Miniketan Ramdas visited, he was invited. Mahaprema moy diho Basila Angane Sakala Vaishnavatara Bandila Charane. Absorbed in emotional love, he sat in my courtyard, and all the Vaishnavas bowed down at his feet. So this is an important disciple of Nityananda Prabhu, one of the Dvadasha Gopas, one associate also of Balaram during the Vrindavan Lila, but it's Miniketan Ramdas. And all the devotees are offering obeisances at his feet. Namaskara karite kara uparete chade preme kare bamshi mare kahake chapare. In a joyful mood of love of God, he sometimes climbed upon the shoulder of someone offering obeisances, and sometimes he struck others with his flute or mildly slapped them. Jainayana dekite ashru hoy manijar se netre avachina bahe ashrudar. When someone saw the eyes of Miniketan Ramdas, tears would automatically flow from his own eyes, for a constant shower of tears flowed from the eyes of Miniketan Ramdas. Kabu kona angedeki pulaka kadamba ek ange chadya tara ara ange kampa. Sometimes there were eruptions of ecstasy like kadamba flowers on some parts of his body, and sometimes one limb would be stunned while another would be trembling. Nityananda bole jabe korana hunkar tahadeki lokerahoy mahachamatkar. Whenever he shouted aloud the name Nityananda, the people around him were filled with great wonder and astonishment. Gunarnava Mishanami ek vipra arya Sri Murti nikate teho kore Seva karya. One respectable Brahmin named Sri Gunarnava Mishra was serving the deity. Angane asiya teho na koila sambash tahadeke krudahaya bole Ramadas. When Miniketan was seated in the yard, this Brahmin did not offer him respect. Seeing this, Sri Ramdas became angry and spoke. Etad Dutiya Sutta Ramaharshana Baladeva Dekij Je Nakoila Pratyugama. Here I find the second Ramaharshana Sutta, who did not stand to show honor when he saw Lord Balaram. Eta bole nachegai koreye santosh Krishnakarya kore vipra na korila rosh. After saying this, he danced and sang to his heart's content. But the Brahmin did not become angry, for he was then serving Lord Krishna. Miniketan Ramdas was a great devotee of Lord Nityananda. When he entered the house of Krishnadas Kaviraj, Gunarnava Mishra, the priest who was worshipping the deity installed in the house, did not receive him very well. A similar event occurred when Ramaharshana Sutta was speaking to the great assembly of sages at Naimisharanja. Lord Baladev entered that great assembly, but since Ramaharshana Sutta was on the Vyasasan, he did not get down to offer respect to Lord Baladev. The behavior of Gunarnava Mishra indicated that he had no great respect for Lord Nityananda, and this idea was not at all palatable to Miniketan Ramdas. For this reason, the mentality of Miniketan Ramdas is never deprecated by devotees. So in other words, devotees don't criticize Miniketan Ramdas for getting angry because he wasn't doing so out of his own ego. It wasn't that the Pujari was not respecting him. Like what Miniketan Ramdas, he's a very exalted and devotee immersed in deep love and for the Lord. And what he noted from the priest Gunarnava Mishra is that Gunarnava Mishra didn't show him respect because Gunarnava Mishra didn't respect Lord Nityananda. So that's why Miniketan Ramdas was upset. Utsavante gelatiho Korea Prashad Morabrata Sanitara Kichu Hoilabad. At the end of the festival, Miniketan Ramdas went away, offering his blessings to everyone. At that time, he had some controversy with my brother. Sri Chaitanya Prabhu Tara Sudrida Vishwas Nityananda Pratitara Vishwasa Abhas. My brother had firm faith in Lord Chaitanya, but only a dim glimmer of faith in Lord Nityananda. Ihajane Ramadaser Duka Hoilamane Tabeta Bratare Ami Korinu Bartsane. Knowing this, Sri Ramdas felt unhappy in his mind. I then rebuked my brother. Duibai Ektanu Samana Prakash Nityanandana Mana Tomara Habe Sarvanash. These two brothers, I told him, are like one body. They are identical manifestations. If you do not believe in Lord Nityananda, you will fall down. Ekete Vishwash Anyena Kora Saman Arda Kukuti Nyaya Tomara Praman. If you have faith in one but disrespect the other, your logic is like the logic of accepting half a hen. And here's the explanation of this, which is called Ardha Kukuti Nyaya, half a hen logic. A foolish farmer once thought he would save money by cutting off his hen's head, which he had to feed, and leaving its tail, which produced the eggs. Hence the term Ardha Kukuti Nyaya, literally half hen logic. So the farmer is thinking, well, the head portion of the hen is annoying because I have to keep on feeding the hen and it makes noise. So but the part that lays the eggs is nice. So I'll cut the head off, cut the chicken in half, and throw away the half that is eating, and keep the part that gives the eggs. So of course, a person is worse than a fool, but this is called half hen logic. Kim vadohanam mani hauta prashad eke mani are na mani e matabanda. So Krishnadas Kaviraj rebukes his brother because he says, you accept Mahaprabhu, but you don't accept Nityananda Prabhu. So that's like the foolish farmer who only accepts half of a hen. And Nityananda, accepting Mahaprabhu without Nityananda, it'd be better to just be an atheist instead of being a hypocrite. Kim vadohana manina hauta vashanda eke mani arena mani ematabanda. Would be better to be an atheist by slighting both brothers than a hypocrite by believing in one and slighting the other. Kruda haya bamshi bangi chole ramadas tatkale amara bratara hoila sarvanash. Thus Sri Ramdas broke his flute in anger and went away, and at that time my brother fell down. It says, for my brother, Bratara, my brother, Hoila, there was Sarvanash. Everything became smashed. There, Sarvanash. Everything was just went to hell. Thus Sri Ramdas broke his flute in anger and went away, and at that time my brother fell down. Eta kohilatara sevaka prabhav ara ek kohitara dayara swabhav. I have thus described the power of the servants of Lord Nityananda. Now I shall describe another characteristic of his mercy. Baike Bartsinu Mui Loya Eguna Seratre Prabhu More Dila Darshana. That night, Lord Nityananda appeared to me in a dream because of my good quality in chastising my brother. Naihati Nikate Jamatpur Namegram Taha Swapne Dekadila Nityananda Ram. In the village of Jamatpur, which is near Naihati, Lord Nityananda appeared to me in a dream. So if you want to know where this is, Naihati, it says here in the purport, it says, there is now a railway line to Jamatpur. If one wants to go there, one can take a train on the Katwa railway line and go directly to the station known as Shalada. From that station one can go directly to Jamatpur. So on the Katwa line. Of course, Katwa is where Mahaprabhu took sannyas, and it's so yes. Dandavad hoyami paninu payate nijapada padma prabhu dila moramate. I fell at his feet, offering my obeisances, and he then placed his own lotus feet upon my head. So this is a very vivid dream that Krishnadas Kaviraj has of Lord Nityananda. In the village of Jamatpur, which is near Naihati, Lord Nityananda appeared to me in a dream. I fell at his feet offering my obeisances, and he then placed his own lotus feet upon my head. Uta uta bole, more bole bar bar, ute tarak rupadeki hoinu chamatkar. So, remembering Katwa, it's going the side near the Bardwan side. Uta uta bole more bole bar bar, ute tara rupadeki hoinu chamatkar in Bengal. Arise, Nityananda Prabhu was saying, arise, get up. He told me again and again. Upon rising, I was greatly astonished to see his beauty. Shama Chikana Kanti Prakanda Sharir Sakat Kandarpa Jaiche Maha Malabir. He had a glossy blackish complexion, and his tall, strong, heroic stature made him seem like Cupid himself. Subalita Hastapana Kamalanayan Patabastra Shiripata Bastra Paridan. He had beautifully formed hands, arms, and legs, and his eyes like lotus flowers. He wore a silk cloth with a silk turban on his head. So the description of Nityananda Prabhu. He had a glossy blackish complexion in this dream, and his tall, strong, heroic stature made him seem like Cupid himself. He had beautifully formed hands, arms, and legs, and his eyes like lotus flowers. He wore a silk cloth and a silk turban on his head. Subarna Kandala Karne Svarnangada Bal Payate Nupurabaje Kante Pushpama. He wore golden earrings on his ears and golden armlets and bangles. He wore tinkling anklets on his face and a garland of flowers around his neck. Nityananda, in his dream, and also we hear that Nityananda sometimes he dresses very beautifully. So in his dream, he wore golden earrings on his ears and golden armlets and bangles. He wore tinkling anklets on his feet and a garland of flowers around his neck. Chandana lepita anga tilaka sutam matagaja jinimara mandarabayan. His body was anointed with sandalwood pulp, and he was nicely decorated with tilak. His movements surpassed those of a maddened elephant. And of course, this Krishnadas Kaviraj argued with his brother that, you have to accept you accept Mahaprabhu, you have to accept Nityananda Prabhu. And in the dream, you can see the way, Nityananda appears like a divine person, and he's dressed like the Lord himself. Koti Chandrajit, which he is, Koti Chandra Chini Mukha Ujjwala Varan Dadimba Bijasama Danta Tambula Charvan. His face was more beautiful than millions upon millions of moons, and his teeth were like pomegranate seeds because of his chewing betel. Premimata Anga Dahine Bhame Dole Krishna Krishna Boliya Gambir Bo Bole. His body moved to and fro, right and left, for he was absorbed in ecstasy. He chanted Krishna, Krishna in a deep voice. Ranga Jasti Haste Dole Jena Matasima Charipashe Bedi Ache Charanete Bringa. His red stick moving in his hand. He seemed like a mad lion. All around the four sides of his feet were bumblebees. Parishad Ganideki Sab Gopabeshe Krishna Krishna Kohe Sabe Suprema Ameshe. His devotees, dressed like cowherd boys, surrounded his feet like so many bees and also chanted Krishna Krishna, absorbed in ecstatic love. Singhabam Shi Bajai Keho Keho Nachegai Sevaka Jogaya Tambula Chamara Dulai. Some of them played horns and flutes, and some others danced and sang. Some of them played horns and flutes, and others danced and sang. Some of them offered betel nuts, and others waved chamara fans about him. Nityananda Swarupa Dekiya Vaibhav Kiba Rupa Guna Lila Alokika Sam. Thus I saw such opulence in Lord Nityananda Swarup. His wonderful form, qualities, and pastimes are all transcendental. Anande Vibala Ame Kichuna Hijani Tabehase Prabhu More Kahilena Bani. I was overwhelmed with transcendental ecstasy, not knowing anything else. Then Lord Nityananda smiled and spoke to me as follows. Are Are Krishnadas Nakora Bhai Vrindavane Jahataha Sarva Labahoy. O my dear Krishnadas, do not be afraid. Go to Vrindavan, for there you will attain all things. Etabole Prerila More Hatasani Dia Antardana Hoila Prabhu Nijagana Loya. After saying this, he directed me toward Vrindavan by waving his hand. Then he disappeared with his associates. Murchita Hoya Mui Parinu Bhumite Swapna Banga Hoila Deki Hayache Prabhate. I fainted and fell to the ground. My dream broke, and when I regained consciousness, I saw that morning had come. So, Nityananda tells Krishnadas, "Oh, my dear Krishnadas, do not be afraid. Go to Vrindavan, for there you will attain all things." After saying this, he directed me toward Vrindavan by waving his hand. Then he disappeared with his associates. Murchita hoya mui paninu bhumite swapna banga hoiladeki hoyache prabhate. I fainted and fell to the ground. My dream broke, and when I regained consciousness, I saw that morning had come. Ki dekinu ki shuninu korye bichar. Prabhu agya hoila brindavana jaibar. I thought about what I had seen and heard and concluded that the Lord had ordered me to proceed to Vrindavan at once. Sekane Vrindavane korenu gaman prabhora kripate suke ainu Vrindavan. That very second I started for Vrindavan, and by his mercy I reached there in great happiness. Jai Jai Nityananda Nityananda Ram Jahana Kripate Painu Vrindavanadam. All glory to Lord Nityananda Balaram, by whose mercy I have attained shelter in the transcendental abode of Vrindavan. Jai Jai Nityananda Jaya Kripa Moy Jaha Hoite Painu Rupa Sanatanashray. All glory to the merciful Lord Nityananda, by whose mercy I have attained shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Sanatan. Jahoite Painu Raghunatha Mahashai. Jahoite Painu Sri Swarupa Shrai. By his mercy I have attained the shelter of the great personality Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, and by his mercy I have found the refuge of Sri Swarup Damodar. Anyone desiring to become expert in the service of Sri Radha and Krishna should always aspire to be under the guidance of Swarup Damodar, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami. To come under the protection of the Goswamis, one must get the mercy and grace of Nityananda Prabhu. The author has tried to explain this fact in these two verses. Sanatana Kripaya Painu Bhaktira Siddhanta Sri Rupa Kripai Painu Bhakti Rasa Pranta. By the mercy of by the mercy of Sanatana Goswami, I have learned the final conclusions of devotional service, and by the grace of Sri Rupa Goswami, I've tasted the highest nectar of devotional service. Jaya Jaya Nityananda Charanara Vinda Jahoite Painu Shri Radha Govinda. All glory to the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, by whose mercy I have attained Shri Radha Govinda. Shri Radha Govinda. Jagai Madai Hoitu Mui Sapa Jagai Madai Hoite Mui Se Papista Purushera Kita Hoite Mui Se Lagista. I'm more sinful than Jagai and Madai, and even lower than the worms in the stool. Moranam Shunije Tara Punyakai Moranama Loije Tara Papa Hoi. Anyone who hears my name loses the results of his pious activities. Anyone who utters my name becomes sinful. Emana nirgrina more keva kripa kore ek Nityananda binu jagat bitare. Who in this world but Nityananda could show his mercy to such an abominable person as me? Premi Mata Nityananda Kripa Avatar Uttama Adama Kichuna Kore Bichar. Because he is intoxicated by his ecstatic love and is an incarnation of mercy, he does not distinguish between the good and the bad. Je age padaye tare koraye nishtar adeva nishtarila mohena durachar. He delivers all those who fall down before him. Therefore he has delivered such a sinful and fallen person as me. Mo papiste anilena Sri Vrindavan mohena adame dila Sri Rupa Charan. Although I am sinful and I am the most fallen, he has conferred upon me the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami. Sri Madan Gopal Sri Govinda Darshan Kahibara Jogyana He Sab Katan. I am not fit to speak all these confidential words about my visiting Lord Madan Gopal and Lord Govinda. Vrindavana Purandara Sri Madan Gopal Rasa Bilase Sakat Brajendra Kumar. Lord Madan Gopal, the chief deity of Vrindavan, is the enjoyer of the rasa dance and is directly the son of the king of Braja. Shri Radha Lalita Sange Rasavilas Manmata Rupe Jahara Prakash enjoys the rasa dance with Srimati Radharani, Sri Lalita and others. He manifests himself as the Cupid of Cupids. So this is a description of Madan Gopal. Madan Gopal, Madan Mohan, sometimes called Madan Gopal, and it's two names for the same deity. So this is Madan Mohan, and Madan Gopal, the same divine deity. Lord Madan Gopal, the chief deity of Vrindavan, is the enjoyer of the rasa dance and is directly the son of the king of Braja. He enjoys the rasa dance with Srimati Radharani, Sri Lalita and others. He manifests himself as the Cupid of Cupids. Tasam Avirabuts Chori Smayamana Mukambuja Pidambara Darash Shagvi Sakshan Manmata. Wearing yellow garments and decorated with a flower garland, Lord Krishna, appearing among the gopis with his smiling lotus face, looked directly like the charmer of the heart of Cupid. Swa madhurye lo karamana kore akarshan duipashe Radha Lalita korana sevan. With Radha and Lalita serving him on his two sides, he attracts the hearts of all by his own sweetness. Nityananda Doya More Tare Dekaila Shri Radha Madan Mohane Prabhu Kore Dila. By the mercy of Lord Nityananda showed me Sri Madan Mohan and gave me Sri Madan Mohan as my Lord and Master. Mo Adame Dila Sri Govinda Darshan Kahimara Kata Nahe Akatya Katan. He granted to one as low as me the sight of Lord Govinda. Words cannot describe this, nor is it fit to be disclosed. Vrindavane Joga Pite Kalpatarubane Ratna Mandapatahe Ratna Simhasane Sri Govinda Vasi Jachin Rajendra Nandan Madhurya Prakashe Koran Jagat Mohan. On an altar made of gems in the principal temple of Vrindavan, amidst a forest of desire trees, Lord Govinda, the son of the king of Braja, sits upon a throne of gems and manifests his full glory and sweetness, thus enchanting the entire world. Vama Parshve Shri Radhika Sakhi Ganasange Rasadika Lila Prabhu Kore Katarange. By his left side is Srimati Radharani and her personal friends. With them, Lord Govinda enjoys the Rasa-lila and many other pastimes. Jarajana Nija Loke Kore Padmasan Ashta Dashakara Mantre Kore Upasan. Lord Brahma, sitting on his lotus seat in his own abode, always meditates on him and worships him with a mantra consisting of 18 syllables. So in his own planet, Lord Brahma, with the inhabitants of that planet, worship the form of Lord Govinda, Krishna, by the mantra of 18 syllables, Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha. Those who are initiated by a bona fide spiritual master and who chant the Gayatri mantra 3 times a day know Astadashakara, 18-syllable mantra, which is Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha. Inhabitants of Brahmaloka and the planets below Brahmaloka worship Lord Govinda by meditating with this mantra. There is no difference between meditating and chanting, but in the present age, meditation is not possible on this planet. Therefore, loud chanting of a mantra like the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna with soft chanting of the Ashtadashakara, the mantra of 18 syllables is recommended. So chant Maha Mantra, chant Gayatri softly to yourself. Lord Brahma lives in the highest planetary system known as Brahmaloka or Satyaloka. In every planet there is a predominating deity. As the predominating deity in Satyaloka is Lord Brahma, so in the heavenly planets Indra is the predominating deity, and on the sun god Vivaswan is the predominating deity. The inhabitants and predominating deities of every planet are all recommended to worship Govinda, either by meditation or by chanting. You see? Then Prabhupada's advice, inhabitants and predominating deities of every planet are all recommended to worship Govinda either by meditation or by chanting. What to speak of our listeners, they can all chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and chant the Gayatri Mantra. If not 3 times a day, at least sometimes every day. Choda Bhuvane Jara Sabe Kore Jnana Vaikuntare Purejara Lila Gunagana. Everyone in the 14 worlds meditates upon him, upon Govinda, and all the denizens of Vaikuntha sing of his qualities and pastimes. Jara Madhurite Kore Lakmi Akarshan Rupa Gosai Kore Jachin Se Rupa Varnan. The goddess of fortune is attracted by his sweetness, which Srila Rupa Goswami has described in this way. Smeram Bangidraya Parichitam Sachi Vistirna Drishtim Vamshi Nyastadara Kishalayam Ujwalam Chandrakina Govindakyam Haritanum Ita Keshi Tirto Pakante Ma prekshistas tava yadi sake bandhu sange stiranga. My dear friend, if you are indeed attached to your worldly friends, do not look at the smiling face of Lord Govinda as he stands on the bank of the Jamuna at Keshighat, casting sidelong glances. He places his flute to his lips, which seem like newly blossomed twigs. His transcendental body, bending in three places, appears very bright in the moonlight. So if you're attached to this mundane world, don't look at Govinda as he stands by the bank of the Jamuna at Keshighat, because then your whole material life will begin to dissolve like so much mist. My dear friends, if you are indeed attached to your worldly friends, do not look at the smiling face of Lord Govinda as he stands on the bank of the Jamuna at Keshighat, casting sidelong glances. He places his flute to his lips, which seem like newly blossomed twigs. His transcendental body, bending in three places, appears very bright in the moonlight. This is a verse quoted from the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu in connection with practical devotional service. Generally, people in their conditioned life engage in the pleasure of society, friendship, and love. This so-called love is lust, not love, but people are satisfied with such a false understanding of love. Vidyapati, a great and learned poet of Mithila, has said that the pleasure derived from friendship, society, and family life in the material world is like a drop of water, but our hearts desire pleasure like an ocean. Thus the heart is compared to a desert of material existence that requires the water of an ocean of pleasure to satisfy its dryness. If there is a drop of water in the desert, one may indeed say that it is water, but such a minute quantity of water has no value. Similarly, in this material world, no one is satisfied in the dealings of society, friendship, and love. Therefore, if one wants to derive real pleasure within one's heart, one must seek the lotus feet of Govinda. In this verse, Rupa Goswami indicates that if one wants to be satisfied in the pleasure of society, friendship, and love, he need not seek shelter at the lotus feet of Govinda, for if one takes shelter under his lotus feet, he will forget that minute quantity of so-called pleasure. One who is not satisfied with that so-called pleasure may seek the lotus feet of Govinda, who stands on the shore of the Jamuna at Keshitirtha, or Keshighat, in Vrindavan, and attracts all the gopis in his transcendental loving service. So by this, we're not demeaning the devotees, because I understand that among the devotees, they have friends, they have family, they have everything. So those things are very beautiful. They happen within devotional service. But this is more understanding. It's not just directed at one personally, but it's giving one also an indication of how much dry is this mundane world. Without devotees, no one would get any bit of pleasure out of this life, even though there may be so many situations in this world which appear externally very wonderful, but in it, as Srila Prabhupada mentions, the happiness is like a drop of water in the desert. Sakat Brajendra Sutta ite nahi an jeva agge koritare pratimahena gyan. Without a doubt, he is directly the son of the king of Braja. Only a fool considers him a statue. So Lord Govinda, without a doubt, he is directly the son of the king of Braja. Only a fool considers him a statue. He's not just a deity, he's the Lord. Seaparade tara nahika nishtar gora narakete pare ki boliba ar. For that offense, one cannot be liberated. Rather, one will fall into a terrible hellish condition. What more should I say? We've heard our Acharya say, What more can I say? Like that. Hena Jai Govinda Prabhu Painu Jaha Hoite Tahara Charana Kripa Ke Pare Barnite. Therefore, who can describe the mercy of the lotus feet of him, Lord Nityananda, by whom I have attained the shelter of this Lord Govinda? Vrindavane Vaise Jata Vaishnava Manda Krishnanama Parayana Paramamanga. All the groups of Vaishnavas who live in Vrindavan are absorbed in chanting the all-auspicious name of Krishna. Jara Pranadan Nityananda Sri Chaitanya Radha Krishna Bhakti Bine Nahi Jane Anya. Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda are the life and soul of those Vaishnavas who do not know anything but devotional service to Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Say Vaishnavera Pararenu Tara Parachai Aramere Dila Prabhu Nityananda Daya. The dust and say Vaishnavera Pararenu Tara Parachaya Aramere Dila Prabhu Nityananda Daya. The dust and shade of the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas have been granted to this fallen soul by the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Tiho Sarva Labhya Hoy Prabhu Ravachan Say Sutra E Tara Koila Vimaran. Lord Nityananda said, in Vrindavan all things are possible. Here I have explained his brief statement in detail. Say Sab Painu Ami Vrindavane I Say Sab Labhya E Prabhura Kripai. I have attained all this by coming to Vrindavan, and this was made possible by the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Apanara Kata Liki Nirlaja Hoya Nityananda Gune Lekaya Unmata Korea. I have described my own story without reservations. The attributes of Lord Nityananda, making me like a madman, forced me to write these things. Nityananda Prabhu Guna Mahima Apar Sahasrabarane Sesha Nahi Paija. The glories of Lord Nityananda's transcendental attributes are unfathomable. Even Lord Sesha with his thousands of mouths cannot find their limit. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishnadas. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadas, narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta reports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi-lila, 5th chapter, describing the glories of Lord Nityananda Balaram. So beautiful. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan
Giridhari Gopinath Marana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra
Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath
Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Jahoite Vignana Sabisa Puran
Jahoite Vignana Sabisa Puran
Echai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilaban
Echai
Gosai Jar Mui Tarana
Echai Gosai Jar Mui Tarana
Tasavar Padarenu Mora Panchagram
Dasavara Padarenu Mora Panchagram
Charer Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas
Charer Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas
Janame More Adi-lila
Janame More Adi-lila
Jai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas
Jai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas
Radha Krishna Nitya-lila Korila Prakash
Radha Krishna Nitya-lila Korila Prakash
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majayaman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majayaman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai
Jai
Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Parvajaka Charyasta Tara Sata Shri Shriman Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai
Jai
Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Parvajaka Charyasta Tara Sata Shri Shriman Srila Bhakti Rakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai
Jai.
Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sananta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai
Jai
Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai
Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai
Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai
Jai
Rupanula Guru Bharga Ki Jai
Jai
Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai
Jai
Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai
Jai
Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai
Jai
Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai
Jai.
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai
Jai
Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai
Jai.
Sri Chaitanya Bhagavad Ki Jai
Jai.
Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai
Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvabaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai
Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai
Jai
Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai
Jai.
Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Madhacharya Vrinda Ki Jai
Jai
Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai
Jai.
Shri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai
Jai.
Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai
Jai
Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai
Jai.
Shri Koladvip Ki Jai
Jai.
Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai.
Jai.
Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram ki jai.
Jai.
Ganga Devi ki jai.
Jai.
Tulasi Maharani ki jai.
Jai.
Bhakti Devi ki jai.
Jai.
Sri Vrindavan Dham ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan. Shyam Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jewel ki jai.
Jai.
Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai.
Jai.
All the assembled devotees ki jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanande Hari Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Oh, one thing yesterday was Narottam Das Thakur's Divine Appearance Day. So before we end, maybe you can read. Why don't you get me the Golden Volcano of Divine Love, and then read one beautiful verse by Sri Nityananda that mentions Gadadhar Pandit. So this can be something that everyone can meditate upon. This verse is super beautiful. Let's see. Huh? I don't know. I know where the book is, but he doesn't, so let me see. Maybe I can find it here. Did you find it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here, let's see. Ah, very good. This is what Srila Maharaj writes. Srimad Bhagavatam is a vast treatise in the Sanskrit language filled with essential information, historical reference, and expositions on the major schools of philosophy. In Srimad Bhagavatam, many minor points of history and geography are also mentioned, which, although non-essential, support its conclusions. Whatever is necessary in Srimad Bhagavatam is eliminated when its meaning reaches its purest and most intensified glory in the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So if we are to consider the very gist of Srimad Bhagavatam, we must study the life and precepts of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just as the teachings of the great author of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Vyasadeva, were percolated by the realizations of Sukadeva Goswami. The essence of Srimad Bhagavatam has been percolated by the life and precepts of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, because the teachings of Srimad Mahaprabhu represent the gist of Srimad Bhagavatam, I would like to include here one of the verses I originally composed to introduce my summary study. Srila Maharaj was writing a summary study of the Srimad Bhagavatam. It glorifies the position of Gadadhar Pandit, the most intimate associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gadadhar Pandit used to read Srimad Bhagavatam in Jagannath Puri at the Tota Gopinath temple. He would read and Sriman Mahaprabhu and the great devotees like Swarup Damodar and Ramananda Roy were his audience. And here's the verse that Guru Maharaj composed, Srila Maharaj composed. Nilam Bodhi Tate Sadasva Viraha. Nilam Bodhi Tate Sadasva Viraha. Shepan Vita Bandavam. Srimad Bhagavati Kata Madhiraya Sanjeevayan Bhattiya. Srimad Bhagavatam Sadasva Nayanashru Payanai Pujayan Goswami Prabharo Gadadhar Vibhor Bhuyat Mad Ekagati. And this is the translation. On the shore of the broad blue ocean, Gadadhar Pandit used to read Srimad Bhagavatam to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was suffering from the great internal pain of separation from himself, Krishna. Gadadhar Pandit supplied the wine of Krishna-lila to intoxicate his afflicted friend and give him relief. As he read, tears would fall from his eyes like flower offerings onto the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. May the pleasure of that brilliant personality, Gadadhar Pandit, the best of the Goswamis, be my only object in writing this book. So, Sometimes we see when there's a tragedy in a family, sometimes people take to intoxication and to forget their misery. Sometimes people go into bars and they drink just to forget their sadness. But in this case, Gadadhar Pandit was supplying intoxication to Mahaprabhu, who is suffering from the pangs of separation from himself, which is, how can someone feel separation from themselves? Because he's internally Krishna. But he's covered with the mood and the beauty of Srimati Radharani. And Radharani, after Krishna left for Vrindavan, she's always feeling the pangs of separation. And Mahaprabhu has adopted her mood and her beauty, so even though he's internally Krishna, he's feeling separation from Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani. So therefore, he's feeling this great pain of separation, and Gadadhar Pandit is supplying some intoxication to him. Now, what is that intoxication? Srimad Bhagavatam. He's reading verses from Srimad Bhagavatam and supplying this kind of intoxication to Mahaprabhu so that he can overcome this pain of separation. So this is Gadadhar Pandit. Anyway, I'll end here. All glories to Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj. All glories to Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. All glories to Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, my spiritual masters, and all glories to all the devotees, our Madhacharya, Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj, all my Vaishnava God brothers. Many of them are acharyas in their own right in different places, like Srila Ashram Maharaj, Srila Goswami Maharaj, Srila Trivikram Maharaj, Srila Abhadut Maharaj, Sri Madhusudan Maharaj, and like this, so many persons taking responsibility for spreading this divine mission all over the world. So my Dandavat pranams to all of you. If we're able in the future, someday I hope to be able to return to Bengal and be with the devotees there, especially in the holy abode of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Navadip Dham, Sri Dham Mayapur, all these divine places. And okay, Dandavat.
Jai Shri Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki Jai.